Woo! What's up, peeps? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the channel. I love diving into these kind of stories. A quick reminder to all of you guys watching, our DMs are always open. Last time we went a bit out of the wheelhouse, we talked about the corruption in the Ark survival community with the publisher of the game. That was an insane story. So too was this one from the Tarkov scene, which I'm always excited when we get sent these kind of stories, as we're talking about LogicalSolutions, a creator and a data miner from the Tarkov space that has been in discussion before, given his past with a ban or so, but also as a data miner for the game. It became controversial when Battlestate Games all of a sudden announced that data mining would no longer be allowed. It was one of those things that seemed to be maybe not generally accepted, but it was a thing that was done and kind of, thrown under the rug. It was something that was typically done for the game by someone like LogicalSolutions, and then out of nowhere, Battlestate Games says, if you continue to do this, you will be banned. Taking to Twitter with an official statement about this, and they also go on to describe why this is harmful, which I think some people certainly do agree. When you're working hard as a dev team or a studio, you put out these updates and specific details of the game are revealed that you sometimes don't want out there or they're leaked. I understand that there can be harm when it comes to data mining. The most important part of this is they will continue to work in direction of transparency and share the information about the changes and updates with the amount of information we believe will be enough for players to stay up to date with the recent flow of development. From the time of this statement being published, we will start taking action towards all the personalities sharing the data mined information. This will result in all the in-game accounts involved in data mining and or sharing data originating from data mining being banned, and platforms getting involved receiving warnings and further actions taken afterwards. And that's the key thing there. They said from this time, the time of this statement being made, anyone who continues to share that information, they will be banned. It was then LogicalSolutions coming out publicly to say, by surprise, while live on stream, he was all of a sudden banned. Him and several, maybe even all of his accounts were banned out of nowhere. Him being a notorious data miner, I don't think anyone was surprised, although according to him, he had not leaked any information or data mined or revealed any data mine information ever since they posted that announcement.
I can't tell. How do I know? Because I'm trying to log into other accounts and they're all banned.
And later stating, just played a raid after chatting with my stream for 2 hours. After the raid, I was getting ready to do my second, and game told me to re-log in. Bear in mind, I have not shared any information since the announcement BSG made, nor is in their official terms of service that I would be banned. Really a sad move from a company like BSG, and then adding people like the head of studio being Nikita. We'll talk about him in a second. And then we get an update on this where apparently Nikita or BSG had banned him for sharing old information which was revealed before the update. That might be a hairy line of, okay, since the point of this announcement, if you continue to show information, you will be banned. Where's that line if you share information that was already shared prior to the announcement or old information? As they go back and forth, Nikita saying probably an infamous line now, you lie. And then Logical saying this was information revealed back in January. Certainly, given the announcement, you maybe would have held off the gas a little bit, but plenty of people responding to his ban in the first place. And I would say for the most part of what I saw, a lot of backlash towards BSG for banning him, as he does provide what some people say a lot of value to the community. Information not revealed by the studio themselves that a lot of players like to get their hands on is revealed by someone like Logical. I think a lot of people logically can see both sides of how this can be beneficial to a large player base, but also how it can be harmful to a studio who sometimes doesn't want all this information revealed, as they see it taking away from the mystery of the game, right? Having to find out certain information by yourself, or just some things maybe shouldn't be known in the first place. I think I see both sides. I don't know where you guys fall on this. Regardless, it was just tons of back and forth, as even Nikita, the head of studio, was tweeting about Logical obviously tweeting about him. The community's out there. We love a good fight. This is when I was actually shown about this story and was set to do an interview with LogicalSolutions. That was until he was mysteriously unbanned overnight. And that really sucks because I understand where he's coming from, why he would cancel the interview, because sometimes when you stir up these stories, especially on Twitter, you know, an interview on YouTube is more of a civil place to have the discussion. Those clips go on Twitter, and you guys probably know it's just a whole huss bus. You don't want to be involved, and he doesn't want to ruin his standing with BSG if all of a sudden he releases an interview with me, talks poorly of them, or at least says his side, and they take that the wrong way. So I totally understand. Now, it was pretty interesting because now you have a studio who decided to ban him after their statement and then unban him after that. So were they in the wrong for, you know, banning him in the first place? Why did they unban him? And then you have Logical going on stream trying to figure out exactly why he was banned in the first place and what this means for the future of him and data mining for Tarkov.
But out of nowhere, I guess, yeah, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, because there's people from all around the world. I don't know when this happened specifically, but a couple hours ago, early this morning, I woke up in the middle of the night and decided to open my Tarkov just for the hell of it. My computer was on, and I was just like, fuck it, let me just see what happens. And I was presented with a CAPTCHA, and then I was presented with just getting straight into my launcher. I have no messages from Battlestate. I have absolutely no contact at all. I've messaged Nikita on Telegram asking him to talk. No response. But they just unbanned me. I didn't check any of my other accounts, to be honest with you. Think it was unintentional? No. Jake scared him wanting an interview. The interview that Jake had that was canceled was with me, and I requested to cancel the interview once I found out that I was unbanned. They banned 3 accounts yesterday. They only banned 3 accounts yesterday. No emails on either of the accounts for the ban, just literally just banned. And no email or anything. Very glad that Nikita, try one. Thank you for the 19 months, by the way, brother. I'm very glad that Nikita or the folk collectively at Battlestate, you know, changed their mind. I'm very thankful, but I would still like there to be some kind of communication. I wish we could have a conversation and just talk. Like, what can I share? Like, can you guys just be okay with me sharing ammo data? Can I share boss bonds? Can there be a time limit? Like, hey, don't share boss bonds until 5 hours after you detect it, or 6 hours, or you can only share data after this time of day.
And man, I don't know. I know a lot of people spoke in defense of Logical. Some people were DMing me and saying, hey, like, data mining is, you know, something that I don't like. So there's certainly people on both sides. From what I personally saw, a public backlash, a lot of it going towards BSG and maybe not fully realizing all the things that this information revealed can do for the game. And maybe somehow BSG can work with Logical or these data miners to better these updates, or at least the information revealed to the public. Maybe not. Now, there also were some other Tarkov creators giving their 2 cents on this, explaining at least why they were standing by Logical.
Someone, can I get a mod just to clip this? The whole ordeal, what I think about LogicalSolutions, I love the dude. I can understand from a BSG standpoint of saying, don't leak our events. But to be honest, we need dudes like him to tell us what the fuck changes, because Battlestate is so freaking cryptic about what they don't tell us. Guys like him make us aware that, oh, it's a BSGW. We think more highly of BSG because we know they're making changes on the back end because of guys like him. So maybe there needs to be certain limitations to it, but we need guys like him to inform us so we can say BSGW.
But most importantly, after all of this, the back and forth between Nikita and Logical, it is Logical making a statement that maybe they are trying to make amends on their relationship. The final point that I don't think many people saw, we'll see if this actually comes to fruition, but he made one last statement, stating, "Even though my intentions may have not been malicious, I understand and agree that I was in the wrong for the post I made in Discord involving the ETS. It was not something I should have done. I am thankful and glad that Nikita and BSG are potentially mending our relationship, and I look forward to hopefully working with the BSG team moving forward to provide an even better community experience. A big shout out and thank you to the community for the overwhelming support over the last 2 days during the roller coaster of emotions and time. I am really hopeful that BSG and Tarkov changes can come to terms that benefit the community and as a whole without pushing their boundaries of information." So there you have it, folks. Battlestate Games versus Logical Solutions. It does continue. We'll see if it benefits the community as a whole. Where do you guys stand on this? What side are you on? Are you right there down the middle? Are you on this side or that side? I don't know. Next time we see you, who knows what kind of stories we're going to be covering. We're all over the goddamn map. DMs are always open if you guys got some cool stuff to show. And well, we're going to keep on posting videos here. We got a lot to get going through. Make sure to follow or subscribe, whatever you want to do here on YouTube. Maybe leave a comment about something. Okay, till next time. Bye.